Welcome to Torque Vision. Today we're diving into one of the most anticipated SUVs of the next year, the all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4. Now, if you know anything about the RAV4, you already know it's been one of Toyota's best-selling vehicles for years, and every time a new generation shows up, it shakes things up in the SUV world. But this one feels extra special. This isn't just a small refresh or a gentle nudge forward, this is Toyota making a bold statement, showing the world what the future of a practical, stylish, and versatile SUV should look like. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. At first glance, the 2026 RAV4 looks sharper, bolder, and more futuristic than anything we've seen before. Toyota has given it this strong stance, almost like it's ready to leap forward. The front grille has been reimagined, more aggressive but still elegant, with those sleek LED headlights that integrate beautifully into the design. The lines along the body are muscular, but clean, giving it this perfect mix of sportiness and refinement. From the side profile, you get a sense of toughness, the kind that tells you this SUV can handle city streets during the week and adventure trails on the weekend. And of course, it's not just about looking good. Toyota has poured a lot of energy into what's under the hood, and the big news here is the hybrid engine options. We know Toyota has been a leader in hybrid technology for decades now, and the 2026 RAV4 takes it up a notch. The hybrid setup has been tuned to deliver more punch, more efficiency, and a smoother drive. What's really exciting is how Toyota is finding that balance, giving us an SUV that can still offer strong performance while keeping fuel economy impressive. It feels like a step toward a future where efficiency and excitement don't have to be trade-offs. But here's where it gets really interesting: off-road capabilities. Now, the RAV4 has always had trims like the Adventure or TRD off-road that show its rugged side, but for 2026, Toyota is leaning even harder into that space. Ground clearance looks improved, the all-wheel drive system is smarter and more adaptable, and the drive modes are designed to give you confidence whether you're driving on snow, gravel, or dirt trails. Imagine taking this SUV out of the city and into the wild. The new RAV4 seems built for exactly that kind of versatility. It's almost like Toyota wants this RAV4 to be your daily driver Monday through Friday, and your weekend escape machine right after. Inside, Toyota has completely refreshed the interior, and this is where you really feel that leap into the future. Step inside the 2026 RAV4 and you're greeted by a cabin that feels modern, clean, and surprisingly premium. There's a bigger touchscreen front and center, finally catching up with the competition, but it's not just about size, it's about how intuitive it feels. The graphics are crisp, the menus are smoother, and the whole system feels way more connected to your lifestyle. The digital driver's display gives you all the key info without clutter, and the ambient lighting adds that extra touch of sophistication. Seating comfort has been improved too, with higher quality materials, more supportive cushions, and of course, plenty of space. Families are going to love the rear seat legroom and the cargo space, which is one of the reasons the RAV4 has always been so popular. Toyota knows this SUV has to balance practicality with personality, and the 2026 model really nails that formula. Now, let's talk about pricing. Toyota hasn't gone crazy here, and that's good news. Even with all the upgrades, the RAV4 still aims to stay within reach of most buyers. The entry-level models are expected to remain competitive with rivals, while the higher trims, especially the hybrids and off-road focused versions, will naturally cost more, but they also bring a lot of value to the table. It feels like Toyota wants to make sure the RAV4 remains accessible without cutting corners on quality or features. How does all this stack up compared to the outgoing model? Well, the current RAV4 is already a strong seller, thanks to its reliability, practicality, and decent design. But let's be honest, it was starting to look a little dated inside, and while the hybrid was good, it wasn't class-leading anymore. The 2026 version feels like a reset. It's sharper, more advanced, more efficient, and more versatile. Toyota basically took everything people loved about the old RAV4, then addressed the weak points in a big way. The interior feels premium where before it felt functional. The hybrid engine feels exciting where before it felt adequate. And the design, it just feels fresh, ready for the next decade. What really excites me about this SUV is that it doesn't feel like Toyota is just reacting to the competition. It feels like they're setting the bar again. Whether you're someone who uses an SUV for family duties, for commuting, or for weekend getaways, the 2026 RAV4 is positioning itself as the all-rounder that doesn't compromise. So, what do we have here? A bold new design that catches your eye, a hybrid engine that gives you power and efficiency, off-road features that make it ready for adventure, an interior that feels both modern and comfortable, pricing that stays realistic, and a package that improves on every area where the last model fell short. That's what makes the 2026 Toyota RAV4 such an exciting SUV to talk about. And as always, we'll be keeping an eye on how it performs once it hits the roads, because that's where the real test begins. But from everything we're seeing right now, this could easily be one of the best versions of the RAV4 we've ever had. This has been Torque Vision, and if you love cars as much as we do, you already know the 2026 RAV4 is just the start of many exciting conversations to come. Stick around, because we've got plenty more cars to talk about, plenty more reviews, and a lot more passion for everything on four wheels. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep your vision